The year was 1969, and there was a lot going on. There was a war in Asia, and bed-ins for peace. Apollo 11 landed on the moon. There was a little music festival called Woodstock, and there was a new family on television. But for most of the big events of the world, I was clueless. I had just turned 7 years old in April. When I was that age, I didn't know much of anything. All I knew was before school I watched Speed Racer. After school I watched Kimba the White Lion. And right after that, Marine Boy. On the weekends it was HR Puffin stuff. Who is your friend when things get rough? Later that year, my family held a nice Halloween party for the neighborhood kids. I remember it being a lot of fun. We danced and laughed the day away. Good times. But come November 1st, it was time to get ready for the biggest holiday of them all, Christmas. And in the days before the internet, there was only one way to scope out the gifts you wished to receive: the Sears Christmas Wish Book, the place for all children to find the gifts they wanted from Santa. This catalog had everything kids wanted, and many they didn't want. I would pore over it for hours on end. Items included were modern-day electronics, clothing, not popular with kids for Christmas, clocks. I had one of those cat clocks with the swinging tail. Wrought iron was popular in those days. I still have a small end table made of the stuff that used to sit in our living room. After skipping all that junk, I got to the toy section. There you'd find things like advanced electronic toys, building blocks, Lincoln Logs, and Tinker Toys. Popular character bop bags. Come on, punch me! Plus many kinds of board games. But the object of my affection this year was located on page 429, the Screamer Spyder bicycles. And the one I had my eye on was the creme de la creme, the Screamer 1. This bike had everything, and was fashioned after drag racers of the day. It had a big wheel in the back and a small wheel in the front. It came stock with red-line tires and a slick tread on the back one. There was a torsion spring suspension in the front and dual coil spring shocks on the bucket banana seat in the back. On the frame there was a 5-speed stick shift and a safety parking brake that went to a second caliper on the back wheel. Another feature were the racing-style butterfly handlebars. Done in red, gold, and chrome colors, it was my #1 choice from the Wish Book. Hopefully, Santa will think I've been a good boy. Christmas morning was finally here, and there it was, the Screamer 1 bicycle, right by the Christmas tree. It looked just like the pictures in the catalog and had all the correct features. It really did look like a dragster. Even our cat was checking it out to see what's going on. I had better check the tag to make sure it was for me. What if Santa had made some kind of mistake? Nope, Santa was on the ball this year. Now that's what a happy child looks like. Here's a picture of me, the bike, and my grandfather, Grandpa Bob. He's now admiring the bicycle. Maybe he wants a ride. Grandpa Bob got a new coat this Christmas, but I'm not willing to trade gifts. I'd better take the bike down to my bedroom for safekeeping. Once the gift giving was over, it was time to take this baby out for a ride. and she purred like a kitten. Now that's some fine-looking machine. And I'm off again. Round the track I go, blazing through the 5 gears as I burn down the back straightaway. Finishing another lap, I shift down past the starting point. Well now, turns out Grandpa Bob did want a ride for himself. I'd best take back control. Even giving my friend Aaron a head start, he was no match for the blinding speed of the Screamer 1. Looks like this will end the test drives for today. All in all, the bicycle's performance was given everyone's stamp of approval. This was by far one of my most memorable Christmases. It was fun reliving that year's Christmas day. It brought back a lot of good memories. I'm glad you made it here to the end of the video, and thanks for watching.